Found your old guitar tonight, dust on every chord. The silence hitting me harder now than it ever did before. Your laughter lingers in these walls like it never left at all. I tried to be a stronger man, but I let you slip away. Broken strings and memories, that's all I hold tonight. Every note we used to play still echoes in my mind. If you hear this melody somewhere out there alone, follow it back to me, my son, back to where you belong. Your chair still sits beside the fire like you're walking any day. I talk to you in quiet rooms, though you're miles away. I should've listened more back then, instead of standing tall. Now every word I never said feels like a distant call. Broken strings and memories playing through my soul. Every tear falls in between the things I can't control. If you're searching for a sign through the dark unknown, follow it back to me, my son, back to where you belong. If time could turn, I'd hold you close and never let you go. But love don't end when someone leaves, that's one thing I now know. So I'll keep this light on every night, in case you find your way. Broken strings and memories, but hope is still alive. Every chord I play for you keeps this dream alive. If your heart gets tired someday of walking roads alone, follow it back to me, my son. You'll always have a home. This old guitar may be worn and torn, but it still calls out your name. Through broken strings and memories, my love will stay the same. There's a silence in this room tonight that no prayer can seem to break. Your cup is cold, your plate untouched, still set for memory's sake. I pull your chair out like before, then I just stand there unable. father lost in yesterday, with an empty chair and a table. I hear you laugh and echoes past, feel your presence in the air. But all I have to hold on to is the shadow of you there. This empty chair and a table tells a story I can't hide, of all the love I never showed, and the tears I keep inside. If I could turn one moment back, I'd give more than I was able. Now I'm talking to the dark at an empty chair and a table. Your footsteps used to fill these halls, now they're gone without a trace. I'd give the world to hear you call, or just to see your face. I wasn't there the way I should, thought time would make it stable. Now every night reminds me of this empty chair and a table. Regret is a heavy hand to hold, and don't let go with ease. And every dream I wake from now brings me back to memories. This empty chair and a table holds the weight of what I've done, all the words I never said, all the battles never won. If love could cross the great divide, I'd beg fate to enable one more night, just you and I. No empty chair and no table. If you can hear me where you are, through heaven's open door, know I'd give every breath I have to see you once more. I'd hold you close, I'd make it right, erase every fable that kept me blind to what I had before this empty table. This empty chair and a table is where I lay my soul, a broken man, a missing piece that time can't make whole. If love lives on beyond goodbye, then maybe I am able to find you in eternity beyond this chair and table. So I'll sit here a while longer, though the night feels so unstable, still hoping somehow you'll come home to this empty chair and a table. quiet of the night, I still hear your name. Echoes in the silence, nothing feels the same. Your chair by the window, still untouched by time. I'm holding on to memories that used to be mine. I tried to be strong, but the truth cuts deep. Every promise we made, I still keep. If I die today, know I waited for you through the endless nights. I was faithful and true. Every prayer I whispered carried your name. Through the fire, through the rain, like a flame that won't fade in the cold, dark night. And everything we shared is not forgotten. It still burns in this candlelight. I remember your laughter dancing in the air. Every little moment I still feel you there. We were chasing forever, running side by side. But somewhere down the road you said goodbye. Now I stand alone, but the past in my hands, still believing in what we planned. If I every word, every touch, every tear we cried, still alive inside. Know that I loved you beyond every doubt, even when the world tried to drown it out. And everything we shared is not forgotten. It still glows in this candlelight. Oh, if you ever hear this song, know my heart was yours all along. No distance, no time could erase the love I could never replace. If I die today, don't you carry the pain. Just remember the love, let it heal you again. Every step that you take, I'll be there somehow, more than ever now. Everything we shared is not forgotten. It lives on in this candlelight. So when the night feels cold and long, and you're searching for where you belong, just look for the flame shining soft and bright. I'll be there in the candlelight. Night feels longer than it used to. The walls don't talk the way it did. The jacket's still hanging by the doorway, like you're a kid who just stepped out for air. I sit with words I never finished. I let silence say what pride once hid. I was strong when I should have listened. Now strength is all I have left here. They say a man should never cry. I learned that's not true. When a father's heart keeps breaking every time he thinks of you. These cold hands are still reaching for a son who's gone away. I warm them by the memories of better, brighter days. If you ever feel alone out there, if the world don't understand, just know I'm here, still holding on with these cold hands. Wasn't always gentle. I wore love like armor, not skin. But everything I ever did was trying to teach you how to win. If you think I stopped loving you, that's the one thing I can't stand. The Father's love don't fade away, it only learns to wait. These cold hands won't stop praying, won't stop calling out your name. Even if the years keep falling, even if you never change. If forgiveness needs a moment, I feel all that I am. I'm your Father, I'm still here with these cold hands. So wherever life has taken you, through fire, loss, or plans, there's an old man by the doorway, still reaching with these cold hands. Night feel longer than it used to. The walls don't talk the way you did. The jacket still hanging by the doorway, like you're a kid who just stepped out for air. The night feels longer than it used to. The night feels longer than it used to. The night feels longer than it used to. Now, the night feels longer than it used to. Feels longer than it used to. The night feels longer than it used to. The night feels longer. Longer than it used to. Night feels longer than it used to. The night feels longer than it used to. The night feels longer than it used to. The sun goes down on this quiet town. Same street, same fading sign. Your footsteps still live in the dust, like they're frozen in time. I remember the night you turned away. Didn't say too much. I let my silence speak too loud when you needed my touch. I was trying to be strong, didn't know strength could be wrong. Now every mile between us feels a lifetime long. I am still waiting at the lonely road, my son, where your shadow disappeared into the night. I don't ask where you've been or what you've done. Just come back while there's still time. If the world has been heavy on your soul, if you're tired of carrying the load, I am still waiting, heart wide open at the lonely road. Your room still smells like yesterday. Your dreams still he's an old friend, saying please keep him safe out there. I replay every harsh goodbye, every word I should have said. Father learns too late sometimes what love really meant. I don't need to win a fight or prove I was right. Trade my pride for one more chance to hold you tight. I am still waiting at the lonely road, my son, with a broken heart that still believes. I don't need apologies or reasons why, just you standing in front of me. If your heart is lost, if hope feels old, if you're walking with nowhere to go, I am still waiting through the dark at the lonely road. Time has lines upon my face, but love doesn't age the same. I'd walk every mile you ever ran, just to hear you say my name. If you think it's too late to return, if shame is telling you no, remember this truth, my son, there's no place you can go. I am still waiting at the lonely road, my son. Same promise, same open arms. The world may change, the years may run, but you're still who you are. If forgiveness feels hard to hold, let my love be the road you know. I am still waiting till my last breath at the lonely road. So wherever you lay your head tonight, under stars or city lights, there's a father standing in the silence, waiting for his son to come home. I still hear your footsteps in the hall, even though you're far from here. Your jacket's hanging by the door, like someday you'll reappear. I talk to you when nights get long, like you never went away. Father learns too late sometimes what pride can make him say. I don't know how the years slipped by, or when the distance grew, but there's some things I need to leave in words, my son. After I pass away, hear my voice is just the wind. I hope you feel my love for you in places deep within. If you ever doubt I care or wonder where I stand, after I pass away, my son, you'll still be holding my hand. Oh, I wasn't perfect, that's the truth. I stumbled, I was wrong. I thought I had forever, I thought we had more time alone. I should have said I love you more, should have listened, I just spoke. Now I write these lines in silence with a heart that's barely coping. If life has ever made you strong, but lonely at the same time, no, I saw the man you're becoming, even from the other side. After I pass away, when the nights feel cold and long, remember every sacrifice. Was love not something gone? If the world breaks down your faith and you don't know where to pray, after I pass away, my son, I'll still be there. Don't carry guilt, don't carry blame. That weight was never yours. A father's job is loving hard, even when he fails before. If I could trade my final breath just to hear you call my name, I'd do it without hesitation. I'd do it all again. After I pass away and time erases my face, I hope my lesson guide your steps and keep you safe. If forgiveness finds your heart, if you ever look my way, know I loved you all my life, even the days you walked away. So live your life, chase every dream, don't let regret hold sway. And if you miss me, close your eyes. I'm with you after I pass away. The wind blows cold down these empty streets, and every mile feels like a year. I carry the weight of yesterday and the words you needed to hear. I see your face in the midnight sky, like a prayer I left alone. A boy who's waiting by the window for his father to come home. I know I left more than a house behind. I left a heart that believed in me. It's a long walk from home when the road is made of regret. Every step I take tonight is a promise I haven't kept. But if your heart is still holding on through the silence and the storm, I'm finding my way through the dark alone on this long walk from home. teaching you how to ride. That old bike down Maple Street. You laughed so loud when you fell and rolled. You said, Dad, I'll land on my feet. But somewhere between the years gone by, I let your world fall apart. Now every mile I'm walking through is a road inside my heart. If I could turn these tired hands of time, I'd hold you closer than before. It's a long walk from home, when the truth finally appears, when you see the boy you left behind through the mirror of your tears. But if your heart is still calling me through the pain that I've known, I'm coming back with every breath I breathe on this long walk from home. Maybe forgiveness is a distant light shining far beyond my shame, but a father's love keeps burning bright even when he's lost his way. If you're still waiting by that door like you did when you were young, just know I'm walking every road till I hear you say, Dad, come. It's a long walk from home, but I'm closer than before. Every tear, every mile leads me back to that door. If your heart can still believe in me after all the wrong I've done, I'll keep walking till the night is gone, till I stand in the morning sun. So leave the light on in the window tonight, if you're wondering where I've gone. Your father's out there on the road, on a long walk from home. Saw your shadow in the hallway tonight, like the years never passed us by. Your old guitar still leaning by the wall where you left it the night goodbye. I've been talking to silence again, like it's listening to my sigh. Father learns how to live with pain, but he never learns how to hide. Maybe I held on too tight, maybe I got it wrong, but love like just might fall apart. Not from anger, not from pride, but from this waiting heart. If you say that I lost my way, I just might hold you tight, like the boy you used to run to me before the world turned out polite. Your mother says time heals the soul, but time just teaches you to wait. I count the seasons on a porch alone, watch them every passing day. I remember the fire in your eyes when you said you had to leave. I never stopped believing in you, even when you stopped believing in me. There's a chair beside me, still your name upon my mind. Some things never leave a father's heart behind. And if you walk back through that door someday, I just might break down slow. All the words I held inside, finally letting go. If you say you've been lost too long, I just might make things right, just to follow and this song again. I'm the one forgiven. Why? Light burning bright, just like the night goodbye. And if tomorrow brings you near, or even years from now, you'll still find show you from I still hear you in the things you left behind, but I can't reach you, no matter how I try. Your laughter still echoes through these halls, but it fades leaves in 1,000 ways. I kept your jacket by the door, like you might walk in again. I tried to be a stronger man, but I got it wrong somehow. If I could turn and face those years, I'd choose you here and now. This is a song of longing, from a father to his son. For every mile between our hearts, for the things I should have done. If you hear this in the distance, no, I'd never let you go. This is a song of longing, for the boy I still call home. I see you in the man you've become, even though you're far away. I wonder if you think of me at the ending of your day. Did I push too hard, hold too tight, but not enough when you cried? I don't need to win this fight or prove what's right or wrong. I trade it all for one more chance to hear you say this is a song of longing, from a heart that's worn and true. For every word left unspoken, for every I love you. If you ever feel like turning, if you're searching for your way, this is a song of longing that will guide you home someday. Time can build these walls so high, love can break them down. I'd cross every line I drew before just to have you around. You don't have to carry the past or the weight of what we knew. This is a song of longing, still reaching through the years, through the pride, through the distance, through the uncried tears. If forgiveness finds a moment, I'll be right here just the same. So wherever you under some distant sky, there's a father still believing like ours won't die. That feels heavier than it should, like the weight won't let me breathe. I've been holding on as long as I could to what we used to believe. Every tear falls like rain on stone, echoes of yesterday. But deep inside, a quiet voice keeps telling me to stay. I've seen the storm, I've felt the pain, thought I would never last, but every shadow fades away. Nothing here can forever last. This time will pass, like every broken dream before. The hurt won't last, won't hold me down anymore. Through the dark I'll find my way, even when hope feels out of grasp. I'll keep holding on, I'll keep being strong, 'cause I know this time will pass. The mirror shows a tired face, but I see strength in the cracks. Every scar tells a story of grace, of a heart that keeps fighting back. I've walked through fire, I've felt the cold, I stood on the edge alone, but something in me won't let go. Says I'm stronger than I've known. Every fall just proves I rise, every wound will mend, even the longest night will break and bring the light again. This time will pass, like every tear I've cried before. The pain won't last, won't shake me to my core. Through the doubt I find my faith, even when I feel outclassed. I'll keep moving on, I prove I belong, 'cause I know this time will pass. If I could see beyond today, I know I'd understand that every step, every mistake is shaping who I am. So I'll breathe, I won't give in, I won't let go of the light, even when it feels too much. I'll keep up the fight. This time will pass. like every storm that came and went. The pain won't last. It's just a moment heaven sent. Through the fear I find my peace. Even when my heart feels trapped, I keep standing tall, I won't lose it all. 'Cause I know this time will pass. So I'll wait for the morning sun through the night so vast. With every beat I'll believe this time will pass. The door was open, but you were gone. No footsteps, no last goodbye. Just a silence hanging on the walls, like a question asking why. You said you wouldn't turn around, said you'd never come back home. But every corner of this place still whispers you're not alone. I've been holding on to moments like they're all I've gotta keep. Every laugh, every lesson still echoes in me. Through the shifting shadows of time, I still see your face in mine. All the years we can't erase, all the love we can't replace. If you ever lose your way or forget the words I'd say, just remember you're my son and my door's still open wide. I remember teaching you to ride. You fell, but you stood again. That fire in your eyes back then made me proud of who you'd been. We talked for hours under stars, dreaming bigger than the sky. Now those dreams feel far away, but they never really die. If the world has made you colder, if the nights are hard to face, there's a light you left behind you can never replace. Through the shifting shadows of time, I still see your heart in mine. All the days we laughed out loud, all the times you made me proud. If you ever feel alone, like you've lost the road back home,